Hello friends, you want to design the palomalo? Like this, the bottom will be the metal frame, the top will be the zirconia, and the hole inside the zirconia. If you want to see how to do all this, then watch the video till the end, how to fill its job card, and what processor is. Only then you will know. What did we people do inside it? That let's make it. How do we make the design?
Here you definitely need to update your current job card to proceed.
What's going on? We are that. Keep coping, otherwise we have to give coping full anatomically zirconia to people, okay? And yet people keep coping here because if you have to build up something, also in the interior.
You can do it if you want to, that's why.
We are located up here on the hill. Will the metal be down? The frame above will be our zirconia.
If this also happens in Palomalo, then here you have taken zirconia, you have taken screw return, you have taken scan body extra, and ginger will also be covered. Yes, this has not come yet, our design with thumbnail crown, which we have to give you the crown above.
PFM, wasn't there a crown?
Well, put the crown in it.
And you in it? It's perfectly fine to gather everything together first and then proceed satisfactorily. This option provides a benefit, while all the alternative options are outdated. So everyone, copy it from here. And we're also in the point, people thermal crown. If you decide to take one positive option, you must complete all the other remaining options. We will conduct the selection here. So there are, put it here. And after that, you do okay and copy everything above with the control button. In this, we will not give connector need to give connector. It's not that. Same method. Just like we did PFM. Created screw returns for fully. It was like that.
With free of dentures, we will not do anything to dentures here.
Do next. Within the scanning body, we directly mark the margins that are detected here. We'll use someone's margin. So they give it to him too. Look, in the library, you have to take only the generic here. You don't have to take the order library. Okay, my smooth. Generic is also made. This means I am able to use this library without any issues. You have to put it right here to set it back later and pull it from here, line to line table. And just taking a single from here. Set up. So it is established from this point on. And after that, perform this to almost reduce the following step.
And indeed it will take place here.
I have informed you, such as you. It is necessary to pick up scangy bottom. Carefully take it out slightly, so that the ring formed below it is not much. It becomes good.
So there's something better here.
Change or change. There's no need to do it. So let's do it next.
There is the P button to remove the free of bencher. Remove it and see if you are here with already. If you have occlusion, occlusion is also good.
Make a match. And cut it all off. Give.
So that the approximation will be done, and thanks to pointing too. But pink is going to come here. It was only on 7.7. Here comes the option of merging with you. If you have to keep the same library, then we people do not have to keep that library. Then we people have it.
Here, P. Didn't you merge?
Therefore, you need to directly position the bottom and place the exact model in front of you before setting it from here.
Why click?
By performing this action, the optimal setting is established with him and everything is trimmed beneath.
Be locked out.
You are willing.
And the next one.
Here you must write yes, because this is a draw from van 7 to 2.7.
There is an option to do.
If you can cancel here.
Yes, but we
People embrace it.
have to draw.
So here, pay.
Click to give.
Ever draw bottom.
You can get it from here.
As long as there is no joint located here, if you want to tease or bother anyone, then you can easily do it. Because later the processor will have to wait until then, it's better than whatever you are here.
If it happens to go inside, you can set it up from here, just as someone remains outside. After you do that, you can join here.
Only after this processor is finished will you speak then this application.
It will take time, it will be better. You set it there. After that, next time GG arrives, what happens?
Take both sides and remove the pre-up tenure details.
You take everything from one complete level.
So here you go, absolutely free of charge.
Make sure to add a little bit of brushing as well. And don't forget to check out the next one here.
That's precisely why our excellent library exists.
Thumbnails have been found. This thumbnails one.
So what would happen if we placed a crown on top of it?
We are able to acquire the cut.
It is necessary that this library will remain, so you will also get many more options for it here.
But there are.
You can also go to Anatomy Safe, but not to us people, because here that is why we have also done it in the job card further.
It was kept on.
Brother, we genuinely require this.
Look, we have indeed acquired it here.
That's why it was directed. If there is a library, then there is no library.
If so, there will be a problem.
So yours will only be in January because this library needs to be created.
It falls to me.
I am also a Marine.
Keep making.
And then from here,
Apply.
Once you complete the application, proceed to the next step. Review the current state of things in your area and configure everything that needs to be set accordingly.
Execute the task here.
You have to put in a lot of effort. Pay special attention here because the more hard you work here, the better your work will be. First, look at all the apartments. Yes, the apartments.
Take your items.
If the balance comes, then take the adjustment according to the above. Remove the beloved. See, we've prepared everything, including the Gingiva set.
According to this.
If not, what are our options? We'll have to switch to export mode once or twice. Click here on the right side for free from Gingiva.
Proceed to the restoration, alright?
Free from Gingiva. Yes, come on top of it. Here is what you need to do. Take special care as you are given options right now.
Adapt.
To thermal crown.
Which option do you prefer the most?
Click on it.
So all the margin lines that are there will be cut from there. What will be above the margin line, right?
This procedure will make a cut, and you will notice that everything will gradually be trimmed away.
Will appear to have happened. Look at this cut.
Now this will also be trimmed in this section.
So cut it as much as it survives above the margin.
Will this process be necessary?
Because the margin that will remain inside it will automatically draw the margin later.
We'll go.
So from here again, you take the free form, take the smooth option. If you take the smooth option, here it is yours below the margin of pressure again everywhere. Then there is no tension because after this, there will be a composite on top of it. So, what will happen to the composite material is that a crown will be installed in its place. Initially, the zirconia will be seated, followed by the composite. After glazing is completed, and once the zirconia is ready and has been glazed, this will also apply to PFM. You have already built up its single crown. Alright, do you create the entire crown? Once the crown is finalized, you will seat it again after glazing. Then add the composite material and finally remove all crowns to ensure the margin line is perfectly aligned.
The place will not be missed. And then you...
Ring of light.
Or perhaps it remains ceramics?
Buildings are also done later. Do not listen to both of them at the same time, so we have smoothed it. Has this ever happened somewhere? They are our margins.
Look covered.
Again, we have an option.
Are we going to stay?
We are smoothing it now, but if space is lost between two milks, then there is no tension composite. Only after keeping that time crown, we will do it. Then we will adopt here once again. We will make two terminals so that whatever the margin line has come up is cut from here. There is a line drawn here. When it cuts,
Cut off from all over again.
again a slight bruise.
To kill.
Create a flawless smoothie. You'll have that option later. But for now, we should do it, so we only need to do it once or twice during the crown period. Here. And this is not the last thing you do. It will not be final. After this, when there is no gap after sitting the crown, we will do it in the last. We will do it only after the crown is completed, so that there is somewhere in between the two.
I didn't miss the place.
So here we have complied with it and
Okay, do it.
we are exporting again.
After leaving the mode, we will come again.
We also still have something significant in our real mode here as well.
The order is a little further.
Whatever is behind it.
You have the ability to balance it effectively. This line is also right. If you want to take it wrong, then take it.
After doing it here, do it max.
Yes, this.
Ponting and approx.
What would happen if both of them came down?
Prox almost doesn't need a Ravani so much.
Leave the place.
Yes, now you are getting the option here. Do you have to design a crown drawer on it or not? Just keep this frame? No, we should draw people, otherwise not keep them. Then you will do next on top of it and this will become your dimension. We are the ones who design the crown on top of it. So after that we will move on. See, you have a margin line automatically that we have taken from the library. Because of this, our margin is directly drawn.
And next,
So essentially all these automatically become your margins.
there will be a draw.
Now you can see somewhere that if the life comes above, then it doesn't matter. You will get the option to cut it. If you stay a little too long in the last, then you will go because
It will be removed automatically later.
So here we are again. Margin fitting, cement and all these will remain separate. Totally zirconia will remain separate. Single singers, you can also join it if you want, but if any of the separates breaks, then you don't have to repeat the work of the entire frame. Make a separate one so that if one zirconia breaks, you can replace only one.
Can you see a doctor?
The same library that you used has arrived. You can also see it here now. Stop at the last. If there is something left, then you must do it with your work well.
Felt.
Right now, the space in the middle at the bottom of everything is visible from the composite.
Will you feel it?
Because if you go to do it with metal, the weight of metal will increase. So it is better than increasing the weight as much as you can if you do it with composite weightless. So that if we do the weight of the frame with zirconia in the last, even after seeing the doctor, it would have been completed around 25 grams. If you do all these places, this place in the middle, if you do the metal now, we can do it by using export mode. But if you do it, then the weight will increase a lot. So it is better that you do not wait.
That's why it's here.
Doctor, we are present here.
Give it to titanium.
Yes, look, I had said that here anything stays in a place. Then in the last we have an option here again, see from here, which has come even slightly here. Then in all these places as much red area as you do it once in the last place, so that it is absolutely, your crown brutally cut will eventually rest on top.
It was cut off. So make it ugly.
Indeed we are. And thus you have yet another alternative available at this library.
Because you have to do face here, then you can also give face in this way. Everywhere.
You add animals little by little.
Alright, hence your facade will be positioned here as well.
If you do not have to give faking or anything, you have to give fully monolithic, then you make what you have deposited here to 0, so that this faking,
if you don't want to give it too.
Can you? If you have to give monolithic at all, then just 0 the radius that is happening from here.
Apply.
And him?
Upon your arrival here, exactly. This is the subsequent step.
Whatever you need to smoothen your crown right now, if you have done something, you can do it.
Alright, right?
You will have to do restoration from one merge to another. After that, how do you plan to fill the hole? Provide details.
Let's construct this frame here at the top.
Our frame gets you fully prepared. Smooth from the bottom too. Do it. Export now.
Let's use the proper mode and examine the holes to be made here once. What is its location in the restoration process? Understood?
Seems fine.
So cancel it again.
Utilize the free from restore option here.
Freedom for everyone. And after that here, you start the channel. Then to make a dent here, we have to come to ATD and click on the subtract. And here we have to take the paramedic designing of 2 types, which is the one below, take it. And after that, you have to come to the round bar here. And here you have to make it 10 millimeter. And according to its size, this size is very small. So from here we can also increase its size. Lighten the channel a little to know that yours is fine. Then what do you have to do? It has to be removed from here. You should get one more sign, then play one. Please make sure to apply here once again. Nare honey, apply okay, yes, and yes, turn off the channel.
Four holes.
Caught on. The screw of your palo malo will be tightened from here. If you find the video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. And if you are interested in training, you have the opportunity to receive training here.
See you next.
Brother in the video. Till then,